Say man, hey man, it's your boy Donovan Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today we have a Donovan Mitchell build. This build is the inside out high flying slasher. But before we get into it, man, hit that like button, get this video to 100 likes. So watch the video to the end, man, so I can show you how I created this masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to the shooting guard position. 6'3" for the height of this build, 216 for the weight, 6'8" wingspan. You can adjust anything on that if you want to. That's totally up to you. But let's get into it. So we're going to go ahead and start with the finishing. Now, Donovan Mitchell is a underrated, I would say underrated finisher, man. The dude can finish really good. To be, 6'2", 6'3", man, he be dunking on everybody, man. I ain't gonna lie. So we had to give this build a 93 driving dunk at least. But it can go up. But we took it to a 93. We won't go posterized on this build. We had Area Wizard on Hall of Fame, and we will be able to finish really, really good at the rim. As far as the driving layup, we're gonna get that to an 80. The close shot went to a 78. We're not worried about standing dunk, but we had a point left, so we put that on standing dunk. You can't get the standing dunk animation, so we're not worried about that. The post controls are going to go up to a 38. And like I said, man, this build is a finishing food, man. Anytime you have a build, 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", they can finish really, really good. They get downhill really fast, and they can finish on anybody, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into the green bean, make your girl scream badging. Donovan Mitchell is a good three-point shooter. He can shoot in the mid-range, and, he's just a all-around player. Now, I wouldn't say he's the best defender, but, it's when it comes to shooting, when it comes to finishing, he can do that really, really good. So we're going to take the three-point shot to an 89. All right. And the midi, we're just going to bump that up one tick to an 80. We're going to get the free throw up a little bit. And with the 89 three-point shot, we got dead eye in there. We got set shot specialist, limitless range, shifted shooting, and we also have many marksmen on this build because we are 6'3". Now, if you want those badges higher, you can do a couple of things, right? You can max +1, max +2 those badges, or you could just take the wingspan down a little bit more and get, 92, 93, 94 three-point shot, and you should be good. But that's something that you will have to make a decision on. I can't make that decision for you. I just give you a blueprint, and you take it, and you do what you do. Now let's go ahead and get to the playmaking. So he's not like a Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, and he ain't none of those, but he's actually at shooting guard. I would say point guard, shooting guard, you know what I'm saying? But they have him listed as a shooting guard on here. So we're gonna put him as shooting guard, but he can play the point guard position, but he don't make like those type of passes. But he's really a scorer, to be honest, but he can pass, and he can play point guard too. Okay, so we have a 76 passing. We have 93 ball handler, so he can get shifty. Okay, we also have an 86 speed with ball, so we get gold lightning lunch, we get gold anchor assassin, unpluckable, and handle for days, and we will have that strong handle as well. So feel free to change this if you want to. Some people may want more, some people will be okay with this, but that's just a personal preference. Now with the passing, we do get dimer, versatile, visionary, and break style all on silver. And keep in mind, you're playing off the ball, but you can run point if you need to. Now, as far as the defense, we all know he's not a great defender. He's not one of those people that you're going to depend on to clamp up somebody. That's not going to happen. So with the interior defense, it did go up to a 43. Not worried about that. Perimeter defense is a 74, but you can get it up into the 80s if you want to. That's totally up to you. But don't look at this and be like, oh, man, the build trash, man. If you got cap breakers, anything is possible, okay? Now, with the steal, you can take it to a 73, which I think, he deserved around that. But, them guards, they be playing those passing lanes. So we're going to bump it up to a 79, and we're going to get intercept on silver and glove on silver. Now, with the shot blocking, we're not worried about that. He ain't blocking those. I mean, he can block some shots, you know what I'm saying, because he can jump really, really high. And he's not afraid to contest a shot like a chase down or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're not worried about blocking with this particular build. As far as the rebounding, we're going to take the rebounding up a little bit. I know some people probably look at it like, why would you do that? It's cheap, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do a 70 on the offensive rebound to get rebound chaser, and we get box, okay? As far as the speed, we're going to do that, leave that at an 86. And the agility, same thing. We're going to take that to an 86. As far as the strength, we're going to bump that to a 73. And that will give us gold strong handle and we're gonna put the rest on vertical. Okay, that's what we have for this particular build. Let's get into the shades of. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we got J.R. Smith, we got Donovan Mitchell, and we got John Starks. And the build is an inside out high flying slasher. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can change that no chance of guarding quick perimeter threats. We're going to change that with these cap breakers. I'm going to show you guys that if you have cap breakers, this build can really get better. Like it can only get better. And you know what shocked me with the cap breakers on this build, sometimes they be giving you like a +5 on the perimeter defense, but with this build they gave you a plus, what they did, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. They gave you a +14 on the perimeter defense. So if you wanted to get this to an 85, you can. You at a 74 now, so we'll go 2, that'll be an 80, and we'll go 2 more, that'll be an 86. Okay, so that's something that you can do with this build with 4 cap breakers. You can get your steal up. Okay, you got 8, 11, 13, 15 on God dog, they gave you a lot on the steal. Okay, so that lets you know, man, you can only get better with this build. And you can get your driver dunk to a 96. Okay, you get your driver dunk to a 96, and then you can bump your vertical up, and you'll have Hall of Fame posterized. Okay, so that's something to think about with this build. The build can get better in a lot of categories if you wanted to, but that's a build. I'm out of here. And don't forget to like the video, 100 likes.